Alrighty, we're live here as promised. I promised a couple people that I would do a small TikTok introduction. And everyone who doesn't know what TikTok is, it's pretty much the main source of my business right now. And the title of this video is just going to be like, over 10,000 followers in less than a month. And so I'm just going to be giving you guys some of the basics about, how to do a TikTok, how to upload it, what is what. And then also just some gold nuggets that I found in the past month that have helped me grow and scale my business, and so that you guys can not have to suffer through. And so I encourage you, if you guys are thinking about starting TikTok, to get some notes, or, if you're on your phone, get out the notepad, or, whatever, because these are things that will help you as you move forward. So the first thing I just wanted to pull up over here is just what the main screen looks like. So this right here, this plus sign, is how to make a video. This right here is the notification. So if someone messages you or someone likes your stuff, it'll show up there in the notifications. This right here is your personal profile. So you're wanting to have a decent profile picture and put on your private settings, however you want your settings to be. This right here is if you see a video on your For You page or something like that, you can share it. This little bubble with 3 dots in it is the comment section. So you can comment on people's stuff, but then you can also click on someone else's comment and you can actually reply to that comment. This is the like button. So if you do like something, it's 1 heart, but this is what I always try to teach people. If they actually like my stuff, they can actually hit the middle of the screen like 1,000 times, and it actually makes more hearts. It shows that you like it even more. So if you actually really like a video, you can hit it a bunch of times. And then the top button, the very top of it with the little plus in the circle, is if you want to follow that person or not. And then once you follow them, you can click that button with their face on it again, and it'll take you to their profile. So when I say there's a link in my profile, you just click, wherever that is over there in the circle, and it'll take you to my profile. This right here is the search bar. So you can literally search up certain topics. You can search up certain creators by their handle, by their name. And this is the home button. So it'll bring you back to the For You or the following. So the For You page is what TikTok is thinking that you would like, as far as what you've liked and what you've engaged on. So the For You page is how you get discovered. So when you make good content, you want people to find you on the For You page. That's the whole point. The following is only people that you've followed. So it's not going to be any random people. It's literally people that you've decided, hey, I like this person's content, and I'm going to follow them. Okay. So that's kind of the basics of just, the features on there. So this right here, we're going to be talking about, that's the text feature, right? How to duet. I wanted to do how to upload. Actually, let's go down here. So if you want to make a TikTok video, step 1, you go over to this plus right there in the middle, and that means you're going to make a video. And then the red button right there is record. So, when you want to make it look at yourself, you stick it up right here and you say, hey, how's it going? And you do your video. On the left side right here, you have effects. So there's actually, like, my favorite effect is the green screen. So there's so many effects, guys. Don't get overwhelmed by those. I don't really use all of them or very many of them at all. And so in that case, I pretty much only use the green screen. And so I can go like this with my hand and show a video, or I can just have my entire background something else. And so that's pretty useful as well. Yeah. And you don't have to overcomplicate things. And so that's just how you make a video there, and then you press the accept button after that. Okay. So for this one, I wanted to show you, once you make a video, you can put text on it. So you literally tap the text icon. There's like a little text button right here that has a big A and a little a, and then you just type your text, and you can drag it, anywhere you want on the screen. And you can choose the color for your text, and you can change the size of it by minimizing it like this, or making it smaller, making it bigger. by spreading it out like that. And you can also, put where on the screen you want it. Now the cool thing is once you have your text on the screen, you can click it and do set duration, and then you can make the text go away or stay on the entire time. You can kind of decide how long the text is going to be there. So that's kind of how text works. So you press this little text icon, you type your message, you can change the colors, you can change the font, you can reposition it all over the screen, and you can make it bigger or smaller. And you can also choose when it disappears and when it doesn't. How to duet. So when you're watching someone's video, if you go to the share button, there's like a little share on the bottom right. Maybe I can show you guys on my TikTok. So I don't know if I can share it on here. So when I get if I go to the For You page, I'm just waiting. So if I click this, there's this little arrow. So this is kind of going crazy here. There's a little arrow right here. When you press that button, it's going to let you do something that shows duet, and then stitch. So if a duet, what it basically shows is you on one side of the screen, and then the video on the right side. So you can kind of like do a commentary on it. You can kind of do feedback and kind of like a reaction video, if you will, when you do a duet. And that's kind of the whole point of a duet. You can use someone else's content, but you're on the side kind of like making it your own content. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's what a duet is. Now a stitch is the same thing. You press this a little share button, and then instead of pressing duet, you press stitch. And a stitch means you just literally take basically a little snippet of someone else's video and put it on the front of your new video. So you're literally stitching a part out of their video onto your content. Yeah, Tom English, hire me. I'm ready. Yeah, so I'm just trying to give out some of these TikTok tips here. So yeah, there's duet, where I said you're on one side, they're on the other, or you're on the top and they're on the bottom, and that's the whole video. And stitching just means you're taking out a small snippet of someone's video and you're putting it on the front, and then you can kind of either make it your own video and try to be creative with it, or just kind of respond to that. So that's the difference between stitching. And stitching you can only do for like 5 or 6 seconds. And so that's one, I guess, drawback, where you can't really stitch the whole thing or half the video. You have to just take a little small part of it. Okay. Now this one is, so when you're done doing your video, on the bottom left, it's going to look like, let's see. It's going to look like this. You can actually, there's sounds, effects, text, and stickers. So we already talked about text. You don't really have to worry about effects too much. I rarely ever use those. But sounds is super important for some reason on TikTok. So you want to pretty much always use a trending sound. So when you press sounds, it'll have recommend. I always like to press more right there. Press the more button. And then there's like trending and viral sounds. I always try to pick a sound from there, because trending and viral sounds, TikTok tries to push to people. I don't know if like the music industry is like paying TikTok a ton or something to get their music out, but like, so you do want to try to use trendy music. And if you don't want to use the music, guys, I would still get a trendy sound, but then you can just put the volume all the way down. You can literally put the volume all the way down. So TikTok algorithm thinks that you have a music on it, but you put the volume all the way down. And so that's kind of a little trick, if you will. So that's about music, how you put music on. And then lastly is how to upload your video. So if you already have a video on your phone saved and you want to upload that to TikTok, instead of pressing that big red button, on the right of it, there's an upload button. You can upload a picture, you can upload a video as long as it's under a minute. And if it is over a minute, then you can edit it yourself outside of TikTok and compress it, or, cut out segments and make it under a minute. And I like this a lot, because then I can like be creative with it. And it's not just me talking the whole time or doing something like that. I can actually, incorporate other things into my videos and start to be creative with it. So uploading is really important. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much just the features aspect of it. So I just did want to show you a couple things like I was mentioning. So like even this video right here, the golden rule. So I put text on the screen to show, because a lot of people do watch TikTok without the volume. And so I like to usually put like what is it called, closed caption on there, so people can kind of read it anyways if the music's not on. I like to try to have in the first 1 to 3 seconds. So I'm going to get my notes out right here, actually. Put these over here. So you really want to have a strong hook first 1 to 3 seconds, because people will literally scroll so fast if they're not like hooked on fast, because our attention span's like nothing at this point. Like I said, and if you want to find trends, you just scroll through your FYP page, so For You page. Scroll through it, see what has like hundreds of thousands of views, see what people are doing, see what's being recommended to you. Take some notes if you want to. See what music is trending, see what people are doing, and then what you can do is recreate that content in your own way. And so, nice, ginger ale. That's awesome. And so, yeah, look what's being recommended to you, and then try to kind of like recreate it to make it your own. Watch time is the most important statistic. So if you have a video that's a minute long, you have to have people watch it for 50% or more. Otherwise, it won't get pushed. If your video is 30 seconds to 20 to 30 seconds, you need it to be watched 75% of the time. Otherwise, it won't be pushed. And then if your video is like 7 to 15 seconds, then it almost needs to have full 100% watch time. Otherwise, TikTok won't think it's a good video. Call to action. So call to actions you can do like in your video, can just say like, hey, if you like this content, go ahead and follow me, for more trainings and things like that. Or you can say, hey, if you like this content, go ahead and like and comment what you liked most about it. So you want to get engagement. Again, engagement helps push your content onto the For You page. The whole point of TikTok is really cool because they push your content out to other people. And so if you can get into TikTok's favor, basically, that's how you start to get a little bit bigger. And so also a huge mistake that I see people do, that I can show you right here, is I'm always my own first comment. Nobody likes to be the first comment on a video. So psychologically, if someone has 0 comments, people won't want to comment on it. So be your own first one, and I usually use that space to encourage, again, the same call to action. So if I said on my video, like this video, if it helped, if it gave you value, if you learned something, then I'll say that in the comment, like this video if it gave you value, or share this video with someone that might need it, something like that. Don't like your own video. For some reason, that shows TikTok that you're trying to like your own video just to get more engagement. So don't like it, but you can comment on it. If your video sucks, guys, if it gets like 0 views, don't delete your video though. There's something that weird about TikTok. If it shows that you've deleted a lot of videos, like they won't push your stuff anymore for some reason. So even if it sucks, just leave it on there. And don't, if your video sucks as well, like if it's not getting pushed to everybody, don't private all of your videos. Keep them on there. Just post more. Okay. As far as post times, this is just a small statistic. When you look at your analytics, because you can look at your analytics once you get a little bit more further into the experience zone of TikTok, it shows you a time zone. It's not actually your time zone. It's in UTC, because I think it's like I don't know if UTC is China time or something like that, but you have to convert it into your time zone to see when your content was best promoted. So keep that in mind. It's in UTC, so you need to convert it to your own time zone. And the last thing is, like I said, you can stitch people who are like having tons of views. You can duet with them. So kind of like, riding on someone else's back who's having success. You can kind of try to incorporate that into your own content. And then other than that, I got guys post, 2 to 4 times a day at least. If you're trying to grow, maybe 3 to 4. But more than anything, TikTok likes consistency. So just put out more content. What's going on, Arson? How are you, buddy? We're just finishing up right now our TikTok guide. So this is going to be on my Facebook profile, my Facebook group, and my YouTube channel. So if you guys are wanting to grow on TikTok, I give tons of gold nuggets. I just finished right now. So if you guys haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Facebook group. If you guys utilize this is how I exactly got from 0 to 10,000 followers in a month. So hopefully you guys got some value out of that. If you guys are watching the replay on this, go ahead and put hashtag replay and let me know in the comments what are some of your key takeaways. What did you guys learn the most? And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, thanks. Bye.